guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morgan, what was it like to see another Vancouver kid have a big moment in that game Wednesday?
Yeah, it's great. Fraser's worked very hard. Obviously, the injury that he had was unfortunate. The timing of it's obviously not ideal, but he worked extremely hard to get back. So to see a guy like him get rewarded with his first goal is pretty cool.
In your impressions so far, how smart is he?
He's great. I think he's a really smart player. Really understands the game, really understands his role, and just a great young man. I've had a chance to get to know him, and it's been a lot of fun. I think he has a great head on his shoulders. He fits right in, so it's on us now as his teammates to make him feel comfortable and just help with the transition. It's not easy. There's going to be really good days like he had the other night, and then there's going to be tougher days. And it's about the big picture and just learning and pushing through. So it's on us to help him.
You remind him of that, or knowing that you don't have much hate, it's going to be back.
It's been pretty good for him so far, so I haven't had to. I think it's easy. I think there's plenty of guys in that locker room that people kind of look at as being superstars or have had long great careers, but they'll be the first to tell you that it's not always it's not always that easy. And so I think he has a good support network in our locker room.
What do you think the defense has been able to get on a bit of a roll here in terms of keeping opportunities?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of a bunch of things. Personnel, structure, style. I think the penalty kill's been doing a good job. So I think that is a point of pride for us, and not something that we overlook or take lightly. So moving forward, I think it's a very important part of our game, and we're going to spend a lot of time focusing on our D zone and as a D core what we can do better to help keep the puck out of our zone.
Do you think that's helped kind of ride this wave of all the forwards kind of going out?
Well, I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. I think that there's guys up front that have played really well. Whenever you miss guys, and we have plenty of guys out right now, there's always an expectation that people are going to take on more responsibility and play more minutes and play bigger roles, and there's been guys that have done that, and I think that contributes to it just as much as strong defensive play.
What stands out to you about Grebenkin?
Great personality. He was here in July and August when I was in the gym training, and so I had a couple chances to chat with him, and he's just got great energy, and he loves hockey. He loves to be here and work hard, and he's been a lot of fun.
He said the team said, back check, forecheck, paycheck. That was the advice. Was that
I don't know. I don't know who gave him that advice, but whatever works, I guess.
I know there's a bit of an age gap between you and your brother. Did you ever have a chance to play hockey at all together?
With my brother?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be offended if I said this, but we were playing at different levels. So no, but we did everything together. We played some street hockey, but we never played on the same team or anything like that.
How fired up do you think the Nylander brothers are for tonight?
They're pretty excited. I think William, maybe more than Alex, if that makes any sense. He was very excited. We had a chance to chat the other night. So I think it's awesome. I think it's a great opportunity for them. It's a really special thing for both of them and their family. And they've earned it. It's not like you're doing anything just for good karma to give them a chance. Alex has earned it. I thought he had a good camp, and he's obviously playing well with the Marlies. So to come up here and get an opportunity, I think that's special.
We're getting pretty deep into Movember. Who has the best mustache going? Who needs, or is hoping would it be a 31 day?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a couple of guys that are struggling. They're kind of taking themselves out of the race, it seems like. But it's we got a week left, so a lot's gonna happen.
Who's best?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. We got some trainers that are doing pretty well.
Thank you, Marty.
Good morning. Hard morning today. It's half media.
So, what is the biggest thing you learned on Wednesday in your first game?
Что ты учил первая игра?
It's hard game. It's nice team. It's team go five guys go straight, 5 guys go back, 5 guys go fight, 5 guys. It's speak, every speak, and the old team speak every time, and I like it. You don't sit and only see hockey. You every time speak, speak, speak. Let's go, keep going. I like.
What happened to your tooth?
Maybe 3 years ago, guy killed me, and 1 and 2 it's bad.
Why 71? Your number.
I go Magnitogorsk. My city in Magnitogorsk. I play Magnitogorsk, and coach give me 17, and I go KHL, and KHL don't have 17, only 71. It's 71.
What will it be like to play Sergachev tonight?
Yeah, nice guy. I don't speak and Sergachev. I only see in YouTube, Yeah, it's nice game. Go, Leafs, go.
How do you learn English? Do you watch TV? Do you just talk? How are you learning to try and pick up the language?
Every time I NHL, I one guy in Russia. It's big English every day. Long time I stay rink and guys stay rink. It's better and better every time. And maybe 5 months ago, my English have 0. I use only hello is bye and bye, and Toronto helped me, give me coach in English. I speak maybe 35 hours, and my English very better. And I play AHL, and AHL have I and Akhtyamov, 2 Russian guy, and every time English and English and English. It's every day you better and better. It's morning, I don't full focus, and hard to me.
Because of the injury, you didn't have that camp. I'm just curious, what were the first kind of couple practices for you with this team this season? The last couple of days, what did that do for you? What did you take from that?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to get out there. Like, it was nice to have those few days there with some ice time, and it's another level of speed, so it's good to get some reps in.
It looked pretty comfortable and smooth for you in that first game the other night. Like, when it comes to your game, what are you looking to build on tonight?
I think just having good details, start there, and everything else that comes just from compete and effort and just reading the game. But just start with having good details, doing stuff that the coaches trust. You want to do what they ask, so that you get out there more and just kind of keep building that trust. There's no nothing to fall back on. Like, you don't have years of experience in this league, so you got to kind of earn that and build that with every single shift. And so I think that starts with just your details and go from there with just being competitive.
I feel kind of weird or bizarre that 8 days ago you're out here on the Marlies with Grebenkin and Nylander on your wings, and 8 days later here we are playing Utah hockey.
Yeah, it's a little different, but it's just hockey, and it'll be fun to have those guys, familiar faces on both sides tonight.
What's the key, do you think, to the line, do you think, Fraser?
I think we just got to be simple with pucks and forecheck. That's kind of what Niles was talking about when we first joined him down there on the Marlies. Just use your speed to go get pucks back on the forecheck, and then from there, to let the skill make things happen. And those guys are really good when they get it back. So make sure we're forechecking hard to retrieve pucks, and then go from there.
What do you have to do to have success with that power play unit?
I think not try to overcomplicate it too much. I mean, get the goalie's eyes, get in sight lanes, and then try to get pucks and get them back, get tips, get some screens, and cause a little chaos. Maybe you draw a defender with you. If you're going backdoor, give them a little more space, or be ready for anything coming to you. And they're great players, so just try to read off them and hopefully go well.
How often have you played that role over the years?
I mean, in junior, it was mostly a flank guy, like the one you have in the puck more. So, but last year, kind of got into it a bit at the end of the year, and then have been playing that with the Marlies every game so far this year.
What's Morgan meant to you? I mean, going back to the beginning of last season and everything, and the guiding that he's done with you, Fraser.
Yeah, he's been amazing. We've got a lot in common, being from the same place and everything like that. So he's took me under his wing a little bit, and been super nice. And it just makes it easy when you're coming in at 18, 19, and there's a guy who's coming to talk to you and just being a really nice, supportive guy and friend. He's been awesome.
I understand you started wearing a neck guard even in the NHL. You don't have to. Like, I guess it goes back to junior last year. Is that when you started?
Yeah, it got mandated last year, and took it off for a summer skate and wasn't really wearing it. But you kind of feel vulnerable after putting it on and taking it back off. So kind of went with like a full one-piece Under Armour thing this year, and just left it on. Feels normal now.
You're talking to other players. Some people say they feel the difference. They don't. Like, when in the game, do you feel different, or you just kind of focus on the game, or in the practice it's kind of more noticeable because you're practicing? And
Yeah, like I think it's just at first you notice it. Like first couple weeks, I notice it for a bit, but then it just becomes the new normal. And I think, like, why not if it gives you a little less risk?
What sort of excitement are you sensing from the Nylander brothers heading into this one tonight?
I think they're pretty pumped. That's pretty sweet. I mean, playing with your brother in minor hockey is pretty special, never mind the NHL, so it'll be fun to watch both of them fly out there tonight.
What was it like for you to play with your brother?
Oh, that was really cool, too, yeah. I got a very small sample size, and even at, like, junior level, it's pretty amazing, so I can't imagine how cool it is for them.
What are you reading these days? I know you're always trying to gather.
Yeah. I just got a couple fiction books on the go right now, just trying to chill out and enjoy some books. Yeah.
Any recommendations? Or?
Yeah, I got the Dan Brown books, like the Da Vinci Code, that
Right.
series. Been reading through that. It's a pretty good page turner.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Fraser.
thanks, guys.
So, watching last night, watching Utah, what stood out to you?
Power play was good. They got 3. They're fast. They got a lot of skill, like I talked about. They make a lot of plays, a lot of east-west plays, and they get up the ice really well. And their D are involved. So we've got to check well tonight. We've got to stay out of the penalty box. Our penalty kill is going to be important, but overall, we need to take time and space away from this team. Right out of any offensive zone, be hard on them. Breaking plays up. That'll be really important tonight.
Good sign seeing Matthew Nice in the team.
Yeah, they both skated and they're feeling good. So it's good news on that department. Yeah.
Are you expecting Austin to take part in the next practice?
I hope so. We'll just play that by ear right now. But yeah, that'd be great if he could and see where he's at.
What's the spirit of internal competition been like among some of the younger guys who are getting some chances for the playing time?
Yeah, well, I know they get, they're up from the minors and they're getting an opportunity here, and I mean they're bringing good energy shift to shift, and they're playing hard, and they just got to continue to do that and keep the game simple, don't complicate it, and just do their job and what we ask them to do.
Didn't see Wall out there. I assume that he's good. He's going to start tonight.
Yeah.
Joseph? What made you want to go back to him when you've had the kind of the rotation going?
You had a really good game against Vegas, and just thinking ahead here. And Stoley's played a lot. Got some time here he's working in practice and doing a lot of good things. So that's about it. We just talk and about things and just figure make decisions on what we think's best for the goalies and the team.
Are you mindful of Stolar's workload just historically with how much he's played in his career?
What's that?
Are you mindful of Stolar's workload just this being new for him, this much action?
Well, yeah, for sure. Like I talked earlier that both goalies are going to see more net than they have in the past. So it's important that we manage that to the best of our abilities. And like I said, Wolf's coming off a real solid game against a real good team, and we wanted to go back with them.
You mentioned the extra practice day gave you a chance to drill down on some of the offensive side. What do you want to see in tonight's game on the offensive side that will let you know that work has paid off?
I think attacking more than we are. I think there's times that we tend to just control the play a little bit too much on the outside. We can attack more shots to the net, getting pucks low to high, and just on and off shooting with getting people to the net and finding numbers around there. So a little of that, and just some resets and things like that to the back of the net and making quick plays out of there, just doing things a little bit quicker. Moving it quicker and supporting it quicker and getting more pucks to the net than we are.
A few days ago, we were talking to you about Jim Montgomery and the coaching carousel that happened against St. Louis. Two guys, I don't know if you heard about that or what you make of that.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a tough business. Good guy lost his job, and another guy's getting a job. I mean, that's the business, right? So it's tough. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to comment on it.
What's it like to have a guy like Minten that's so young you can trust already?
Well, it's important. I think it's obviously goes back to a great draft pick, right? And finding a player that is so responsible at a young age. You guys aren't on the bench, but just hearing him talk on the bench and how he sees the game, and he says all the right things, and you don't see young guys do that very often, and he's already doing that at a very young age and very little experience. So it's great to see, and it's refreshing, really is. Yeah.